Well, it wasn't pretty at times, but the 49ers emerged victorious today, defeating the Miami Dolphins 27-13. The win improves the 49ers to 9-3-1 as they prepare for a pretty huge Sunday night football matchup next week against the New England Patriots. There were a lot of contributions for the game, but one of the storylines that emerged, and is probably going to be talked about quite a bit, was Michael James. The 49ers' second-round pick had been inactive all season and made his first appearance on the field, and really made an immediate impact with his aggressiveness. He's a great athlete, has a lot of speed, can move around well in space, and he showed that today, finishing up with 8 rushes for 30 yards, a reception for 15 yards, and even getting in a 34-yard kickoff return. You could definitely tell that he was excited to be playing finally, and really wanted to make an impression, and he did. He didn't get into the end zone or anything like that, but seeing that explosiveness was something that was clearly missing last week when Brandon Jacobs was backing up Frank Gore. The 49ers lost Kendall Hunter the week before to a torn Achilles, and there was a spark missing last week. So this week they activated Michael James, they deactivated Brandon Jacobs, and James brought that explosiveness. That's exactly what he did at Oregon, and I have a feeling that we're going to see a lot more of him as the season goes on. Right now, he's basically the primary backup, although Anthony Dixon also received some carries, including a short touchdown run. So right now, Brandon Jacobs may not be long for 49ers land. Other than that, though, there's plenty of storylines from the game. One of the big ones was Aldon Smith securing 2 sacks on the day. His first sack moved him ahead of Fred Dean for the 49ers franchise single-season sack record. And with the second sack, he moved to within 3.5 sacks of Michael Strahan's single-season record. So climbing through the history books, it's going to be interesting to see how the Defensive Player of the Year race wraps up, considering all the worthy candidates. And, of course, the storyline that everybody will want to talk about is Colin Kaepernick. The 49ers' second-year quarterback made another start. He finished the game 18 of 23 for 185 yards, and he also rushed for 53 yards. Of course, it's worth noting that 50 of those yards came on what is now the longest rushing touchdown by a quarterback in 49ers history. The 49ers were leading 20-13 late in the game. They were trying to really put this one away. The Dolphins were not going away. The 49ers had entered the fourth quarter, or entered this final drive 1 of 9 on third downs. Fortunately, Colin Kaepernick found a good time to convert a third down. On 3rd and 5, he took the snap and ran a read option play, and the defensive end bit completely on the running back, opened up a huge lane, and Kaepernick, it was probably the easiest 50-yard run he will have. He scored the touchdown, got the win, gave a little brush to the shoulder, kind of as a so I say what to the about the tattoo article. But again, it's second straight week where he's busted out a big run for this team. Obviously, they lost last week to the Rams, but there's definitely an explosiveness when Colin Kaepernick is on the field. Obviously, there will still be plenty of debate as the offense was inconsistent at times, but fortunately, 49ers won again. They're 9-3-1, and like I said, they're going to be heading to New England next week. They're going to be heading to Seattle the week after that, and this is make or break time for the 49ers. If they have a game and a half lead on the Seahawks, which is great, but with this upcoming game at the Patriots, they could suddenly find themselves a half game ahead of the Seahawks heading into that showdown in Week 16. Hopefully the 49ers, bring their A game on next Sunday and can emerge victorious, but things are getting interesting heading down the stretch. Right now we're waiting to see, but Monday or Tuesday they could announce the 49ers-Seahawks game gets flexed into Sunday Night Football. We're going to wait and see on that. But, hey, the 49ers got the win, and really that's all that matters right now.